Duncan, Joe Lowry from Backfield. Thanks for taking the time. Can you talk a little bit about what it's been like to be in this camp ahead of the Olympics, sort of what that process has been like for you, and sort of how it's played out on the field as well?
Obviously, to get a call up for the Olympic camp is obviously a big thing. It means a lot to me. It's something that every kid dreams of. Everyone here on the team has dreamed of that, so it's definitely a special moment for all of us. And throughout the camp, I know we haven't made it much time together, but I think we've gelled very well. You saw it today against Japan and also against Mexico, so I think it's been a very successful camp for us.
Mentioning that chemistry, what do you think's been the key to building that chemistry over this past week?
I think just time away from the field, like building chemistry off the field, and spending time with one another. Laying the care for one another, so that on the field we will make those runs for one another and care for one another in the field. I think is the biggest thing that's helped us.
You've obviously had a very strong season in Major League Soccer coming into this camp. Looking back to where you were a year ago, did you expect this? Like, could you have dreamed about how quickly and how well things have gone for you?
It's been a crazy year, I'll say that much. But I mean, definitely, it's a bit more than what I thought it was. But I'll take it for sure. No complaints at all with how this past year's gone.
In terms of your skill set and maybe some conversations that you've had a chance to have with the coaching staff here, Marco, other members of that staff, are there things that they're telling you, instructions about how they want you to go out there playing the number 9 spot and sort of things that maybe you see in your game that you think, okay, I can take this still to the next level, maybe before Paris next summer?
Yeah, there's definitely things that they want to bring out in my game that they believe I can play a different way, and there's definitely ways that they think I can help the team that maybe aren't ways I play in Orlando. So there's definitely a few more things I got to learn, and they definitely still want my physicality up top, making runs in behind when there's chances to do that. But coming into the midfield and playing a bit more is what they've asked me to do this camp, and it's worked out so far. But we'll just keep working out the kinks in the game, and we'll figure it out before the Olympics.
How do these 2 friendly matches help both mentally and physically prepare a young squad for something like the Olympics?
Definitely the first time getting together is and getting 2 results like that after only being together for 10 days is huge for us. It definitely means a lot, and as I said earlier, like this is being called to the Olympics is definitely something that we've all dreamed of and we've watched as kids growing up. So it definitely means something to all these guys being here, and I think that brings out the best in us.
John Tolkien was talking to a group of us yesterday about some of the banter that goes on ahead of the playoffs coming up. He and Indiana having some banter about pressing and how the Red Bulls play, and everybody seems to hate that.
Yeah.
Have you heard any of that banter that's been going on in camp?
Yeah, there's been a bit of banter between Indiana, Nate and John and I. So I won't say what's been said between the guys, but it's all been fun jokes that have just brought us closer. But there's been good banter between the guys.
Who's the biggest character in camp?
Indiana for sure.
Really?
No one's even close second. Indiana 100%. Dude's a goofball.
Anyone else for Duncan?
That's great.
Great. Thanks, Matt. All of you.